Hello and welcome back to Newsroom Nigeria. This is where we give you hot, fresh, and sizzling news all day long. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please go ahead and subscribe. Join this amazing community we have here. Turn on the post notification bell so that you can be the first person to get notified whenever we upload a new video. Help us grow this channel by giving this video a massive thumbs up so that this video gets seen by other audience all over the world. Lastly, please leave your comments in the comment section. Without further ado, let's delve right into the details of today's news. The People's Democratic Party (PDP) and its candidate Atiku Abubakar on Wednesday withdrew a fresh application they filed to compel the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) to allow their agents to participate in the process of sorting out ballot papers that were used for the presidential election that held on February 25. Both PDP and Atiku, who are separately challenging the outcome of the election that was declared in favor of the candidate of the ruling All Progressive Congress (APC), Bola Tinubu, told the Presidential Election Petition Court sitting at the Court of Appeal in Abuja that they were no longer interested in the application when the motion expert marked CAPEC 10M 2023 was called up for hearing on Wednesday. Atiku, through his team of lawyers led by Mr. Joe Yari Gadzama San, told the court that he filed a notice of discontinuance. Newsroom Nigeria learned that the decision of Atiku, who came second at the presidential election, to withdraw the application was a fallout of a meeting his legal team held with the leadership of the electoral body on Tuesday. We filed the application owing to challenges and administrative bottlenecks we encountered at the Inec office when we went for access to the election materials as ordered by the court. However, before the application dated March 13 could be slated for hearing, INEC on its own called a legal team for a meeting. It was at that meeting, which held yesterday, Tuesday, that all the grey areas were sorted out, with INEC pledging to allow our agents to observe the process of sorting out some of the electoral materials we requested for, especially the ballot papers, since that was primarily our prayer in the fresh application we filed. We felt that it would not be necessary to proceed with the hearing, so to save judicial time, we filed a notice of discontinuance, which was accordingly granted. A member of Atiku's legal team, who did not want his name mentioned because he was not authorized to speak on the matter, told Newsroom. Meanwhile, following the withdrawal of the application, Justice Joseph led three-man panel struck it out. Specifically, Atiku had, in the withdrawn application, which he predicted on 11 grounds, maintained that it was necessary for agents of his party to be present during the sorting out of the electoral materials. He would need to prepare a petition he intends to lodge against the outcome of a presidential election. He said there was need for his agents to observe, participate in the sorting out of materials he requested in all the offices of INEC nationwide, in line with the expert order the court made on March 3. The tribunal had, in the said order, directed INEC to allow the applicants, Atiku and PDP, to inspect, scan, and carry out forensic examinations and analysis of the ballot papers, data form, beavers, and card readers, including photocopying of the ballot papers, information stored in the computer server or IREV. Atiku argues that allowing the agents of his party to be on the ground while the materials are sorted out would ensure transparency in the process and guarantee that the ballot papers would not be tampered with. It will be recalled that though the court ordered Inec to grant both Atiku and his counterpart in the Labour Party, Peter Obi, who came third in the election, access to the electoral materials. However, in a subsequent order it made on March 8th, the panel gave the electoral body the nod to reconfigure the bimodal voter accreditation system, BVAS machines, it used for the presidential election. The court held that stopping Inec from reconfiguring the BVAS would adversely affect the conduct of governorship and state assembly elections billed for Saturday. It dismissed objections that the Labour Party and its candidate Obi raised against Inec's move to reconfigure all the BVAS devices that were used for the presidential poll. According to the court, allowing the objections by Obi and his party would amount to tying the hands of the respondent, Inec. It noted that Inec dispositions in an affidavit that accreditation data contained in the BVAS could not be tampered with or lost, as same would be stored and easily retrieved from its back-end server, was not controverted. Besides, the court directed Inec to allow the president-elect Tinubu of the APC to also inspect and obtain copies of the electoral materials to enable him to prepare his defense against petitions that may be lodged to overturn his election victory. It held that both Tinubu and his party were entitled to have access to the electoral materials. Inec had declared Tinubu of the APC as winner of a presidential poll ahead of 17 other candidates that contested the election. Let me know what you all think in the comment section. Subscribe if you haven't, guys. I will see you in my next video. Bye for now.